Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Hey Autumn, good to see ya. We're going to try Titanium Court today. I'm running kind of late for the stream, so it might be a shorter stream, but hopefully we can still get an idea of what this game is about. This song is not from Titanium Court. I didn't want to spoil myself on anything about the game, so this is from Donut County, another cool indie game. This is called Bird of Paradise.
Tidings. Do not despair. You are not without allies.
Hey Vivs, thank you very much. 66 months, nice. Thank you, I appreciate you. Hey DeGrey Man, welcome. Good to see you all. Yeah, we're about to try an indie game called Titanium Court, which it grabbed me because the pixel art I love. And then I saw a lot of positive buzz about it on Blue Sky. It's the kind of game people were just saying, you should try it, I shouldn't spoil it. So, we're going to try it. Yeah, look at this art, look at this dude, look at him. He's so excited. Look at him. What's he so excited about? I don't know. Titanium Court, a surreal strategy game for clowns and criminals. Yeah, what I do know is it seems to be a puzzle game, maybe a match 3, but it's got a match 3 tower defense. Surreal, funny. Yeah, I think it's a match 3 with some kind of twist. Yeah, the art is so charming. This game features a hefty amount of reading, so those with allergies or intolerances to such things may wish to steer clear. So I don't know if we'll stream the whole game. We're just going to check it out for today, and I might stream the rest. I might play the rest of it on my own. But yeah, look at these people. Fully interactive shower. For certain definitions of interactive and certain definitions of shower. Strange. Just a strange game. And that's why I want to stream checking it out. Okay. Let's actually boot it up. Yeah, Donut County's really good. I recommend it to anyone. It was the original game where you control a hole and you move the hole around to get things to fall into it and the hole gets bigger. Won't be able to stick around too long. No worries. Well, thanks for dropping in, Autumn. Right, let's actually load up the game. So yeah, I don't know how much of this we're gonna stream. Today is just kind of checking it out. And I finally decided on my next game, by the way. It's gonna be Shovel Knight. Because Mina the Hollower looks fantastic. And it's by Yacht Club Games, and I haven't played their previous stuff, which is Shovel Knight. So I've wanted to play Shovel Knight for a while, so I think it's time to finally do that. Titanium Court. Yeah, while testing, like just doing a test record, I played around with the credits button, and it's cute. By A.P. Thompson. By A.P. Thompson. Edited by Jess Haskins. Proofread by Sandra Degnan. With a few songs mixed and mastered by Violet W.P. Published by Fellow Traveller. Played by you, presumably. Enjoyed by you, hopefully. Thank you for using the credits button. Aww. More credits may be found at the game's conclusion, but these abridged credits were written by A.P. Thompson. That's just cute. Alright, let's find out what this weird thing is. Please begin. Yes. A man steps on stage and taps a microphone. Good evening. Before we begin the game, there are a few announcements. What's this? Is this the... Oh, that's the script. The dialogue history. First, due to unexpected circumstances, the part of the player will be performed by an understudy. A couple of audible groans and one muffled boo erupt from the audience. Now, there's no need for that. This kid may not be a star yet, but I've seen her rehearse, and I can guarantee that she'll impress you. She may not have had time to memorize any of her lines, but, well, neither have any of you. The audience laughs. Second, we'd like to warn you that this production features a significant amount of obscenity. I'm on board. Hey, King Brolly, welcome. But before all the parents in the audience begin covering their children's ears, know this. This stage is enchanted such that the obscenities can only be heard by those of sufficient emotional maturity to handle hearing them. Okay? And finally, the writing room would like to issue an apology for failing to complete the script before this performance. They're working on it as I speak, so it is my pleasure to announce that tonight's performance is also a race. Who will win? The writers furiously working to finish the script, or the performers attempting to perform it? I can't answer that question, but I can announce that the race begins now. We hope you enjoy the game. Where should you start? You were walking through the woods when the world around you shattered. This was both alarming and inconvenient. Isolated on a lone stretch of ground, you were transfixed as the broken landscape began to rearrange itself. Match 3! We need to match 3. Arrgh. Your eyes followed trees and hills, collapsing in lines of 3, as if the forest you knew were a knot becoming carefully untangled. Alright? You dared not move from your position as the ground beneath your feet quivered in anticipation of shattering further. Alright? You passed the time this way for who knows how long. Okay, they want me to play a bit. What's this button do? Alright, that's just the pause. Yeah, what was an accessibility? Oh, you can change the fonts. Ooh. Oh. I like the pixel. Reduce shaking. I like when games let you do that. Animated text, fast animations, FPS counter. Obscenity? Fuck, yeah, I know. The forest question mark. Yeah. Do some match. Until the court slid into view. At first you weren't sure you could trust your eyes. But there it was, a great shining structure among the roiling landscape, something stable and enclosed, a shelter. You kept your eyes on it, hoping it would draw close enough that you might peer inside its windows. So I think this is us, and oh. Grass, a veritable feast, but not for you. I think that's where we are. Field, match for food. Quick to travel by foot, flammable. Hill, not flammable, okay? Is water flammable? Water's not flammable, what? Okay, well. And just as it came near, the shattered landscape lurched. With little warning, the forest snapped back together, as if someone had pulled the knot of reality tight once again. Except, by now it wasn't the forest you knew. It was hardly even a forest. You stood, stretched, and began the hike towards the court. AP Thompson presents. Later, while the sun hovered low over the horizon, there was a feast within the halls of the court. Hoping to avoid any attention, you sought out a more isolated part of the hall. An empty table near an exit where no one would pay you much mind. A sound plan. Except the hall was soon overflowing with people, and your table was no exception. Look how big that bread is. The young man seated to your right began engaging you in idle conversation. 20 stream watch streak. Thank you, Vivs. That's cool. The weather, how you found the meal, the role of the individual in a society, how you preferred to make your bed, those sorts of subjects. Eventually, he inquired about how you came to arrive at the court. Which answers my question quite thoroughly, while raising many more, he says, as you conclude your tale. But forgive me, you haven't actually finished your story, have you? You admit there is a bit more, though you have yet to make sense of it. The people within the court were earnest, but odd. After your arrival, you attempted to get some answers about your whereabouts and the strange circumstances outside. Except they spoke mostly in riddles and nonsense, didn't they? They did. Let's find out where you are. I have buttons. I have stats as well. 30 health. A vital resource easily neglected. When it's depleted, you will lose the war. Pardon? Money, a mortal magic. Power sustained by collective hallucination. Food makes bodies tall and strong. Water pulls minds and concepts through the veil. What? Wood fashioned into a club with which you may speak softly. Stone absorbs impacts, losses, and eons. And what's this? Monarch, offensive job. Turn property damage into profit. Earn money when you destroy buildings. Okay. Interesting. A man resting in the shade of the wall. Talk, said the man. Whoa, pal. Before you ask any more questions, you got to know my deal. My deal is I can only answer questions you haven't asked. So as to where we are, no can do. Sorry, can't tell you. But what are we doing? Oh man, we're a court of fairies on a quest to find our missing queen. He looked to both sides, then said, So let me know if you see her, just don't ask me where she is. Okay. Next, you... Hold on, are you seriously going to tell me about every individual conversation you had in excruciating detail? Yes. Yes, you are, because if he lets you proceed uninterrupted, he'll learn that many of these people played a part in what happened next. Fine, fine. Okay, so the one we already looked at is a memory. A woman in a helmet doing her taxes at a picnic table. Said the woman, I would love to tell you where we are, friend, but I haven't even figured out where we aren't. She gestured at a stack of maps on the table behind her. We're not in any of those places. Or at least we weren't. Who knows if that's true now that the tide has come in?
Shall we dance?
Hey, Highwing. Thank you for the raid. This raid can only be escaped with the help of the spatio-temporal dude. Welcome all. Yeah, you were playing more of that urban detective thing. I forget the name. That game looks interesting. I was thinking of picking that one up. Yeah, welcome everyone. We just started Titanium Court. I have no idea what's happening. Urban Myth Dissolution Center, that's it. Yeah, you enjoying that so far? I think I might pick it up too. Pretty fun murder mystery anime. Nice. Yeah, seems like it is a lot of text, so I might play it on my own. So I don't have to read like a 30-hour visual novel or however long it is, but it does look fun. You attempted another tactic, hoping to glean some information. Perhaps she could at least tell you the name of this place. Oh, we just call it the Court. Its full name is the Court of... I forget, something like the Court of Aluminium, but it starts with a T. The Court of Tungsten? I don't know. Maybe. I'm new here, and I'm bad with names, but at least I can give you mine. I'm Robin. She held out her hand, which you shook as you introduced yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should try to sort this out before the tide settles again. The tide? Is that... Maybe that's what was moving the match 3 game around? Maybe we are the tide? A pair in front of a blackboard discussing magic? Hell yeah. I like magic. You are reading Titanium Cord. Yes. Oh, this is like a one-off to see what the hell this game actually is. So I might not stream the rest of it. There appeared to be a seminar of some sort taking place in the courtyard. A seminar on magic, if you understood the text on the blackboard correctly. So, okay. First you take a metaphor, and then you stretch it really thin, right? Right? Like really thin. So thin you forget its original purpose. Then you inflate it. Right, just inflate the metaphor. I prefer to use my lungs for that. Then, as it's inflating, you twist it, like, hang on, like so. You still following? I think so. And, hold on. Ta-da! There, it now resembles a dog. A delight for children and such. Ah, okay. So, what happened to the metaphor? It's a lovely little balloon dog now. I see. They seemed a bit busy, so you left them to it. Okay. Now, what was... You take a metaphor. Okay, so the metaphor is a balloon? Okay. I didn't watch State of Play. It was while I was asleep. I saw a couple games that people were talking about on Blue Sky, though. A small cat bathing in the sun atop the walls. Oh, I should have talked to the cat first. It's a cat. Said a small cat. Meow. Ah, your questions are numerous but inconsequential, for they overlook the current crisis. Meow. What crisis? Why, the crisis whereby my dinner is late. Wow. It is so late, in fact, that I'm not certain the concept of dinner isn't something I invented in a fugue of hunger. All other societal issues are mere trivialities in comparison to my plight. Purr. I wish I could make a purr noise. Please, stranger, might you fill my bowl, thus ending this ravenous standoff? A woman behind you laughed. Oh, don't listen to him. He's been fed twice today already. Most accurate video game cat. Can I feed them anyway? Ah. What did the outside of the court look like from atop the walls? Look. Finding no immediate answers inside the court, you moved to the top of the walls and looked outward. Perhaps there was something you could see from this vantage that would shed more light on your situation. To the contrary, conditions outside the walls were even stranger than they were at the time of your arrival. The rest of the shattered landscape had now melted away. The court stood alone amid a void. ... But not for long. Like a rush of water, new surroundings began to surround. Oh, so that's the tide, I guess. There's people. Much of the new topography was familiar to you. You could identify fields, water, woods, and hills. There's castles. Enemy courts. But there was something else to see. A menacing group of other courts were also part of the landscape. You were not alone in noticing these courts. Someone shouted, "The war! The war! The war is here!" Someone else, "That can't be. Puck said no wars until we find the Queen." Then perhaps he should explain that to them. Surrounded by the enemy on all sides and bereft of an obvious court of action, the people of the court began to pray. A man stepped forward and offered the first prayer. "I genuinely wish no harm upon our enemy. I merely pray they would fade into obscurity. I merely wish them to not exist anymore." Okay, that's gonna reduce this. I guess that's the progress of the level. What if I do a wrong move? Will they let me? No. No. Wow, I didn't expect that to work, but thanks. A woman named Robin offered the next prayer. "My notes are quite clear on this. Prayer does not work. Our time is much better spent steering the court. Remember, their soldiers cannot cross water. We should try to take shelter behind a moat until the tide comes in." But that's not a match. Oh, I can just move things without making a match? There. Now that river protects us from nearly half the field. Hills should also slow their advance, so for my next prayer... But the next prayer did not belong to Robin. Can I... Nope. The next prayer belonged to the cat. Oh shit. We're screwed. Meow. So long as we were making demands of God, then my wish, as ever, is to be fed. Food. Psst. Hey. You probably didn't notice, but something just happened over here. Yep, we got food. By matching fields, the court has acquired more food. Yeah. Other parts of the battlefield can be matched to earn stuff. None of those fairies in the court will tell you this. Their religion forbids them from acknowledging the existence of the user interface. But I'm a secular tooltip. I fear no god. I will do my best to provide you with this vital information. You're welcome. Yes, more of that, please, says the cat. Robin then bemoaned the loss of the moat. And we face even more of the enemy than before. Why do I bother? The scholars at the blackboard now chimed in. We've identified the most strategically sound location. This spot right here. If we just steer over there carefully, we should be fine. Sitting pretty. But Robin interjected. Stop! Look at the clock. It's almost low tide. We have time left for only one more move. Hello again. That's the tooltip. So the clock and time left, Robin alludes to, is in fact this unassuming progress bar at the edge of your vision. Much like life, every move you make will deplete some of your remaining time. If we have only one prayer left, what do you suggest we ask for? Might as well pray for a miracle. Okay. Well, that's a start. Apologies, but another explanation from me, your humble tooltip, is in order. The previous move chained multiple matches together. Because of this, you have earned some bonus time. Ooh, okay. For the fairies of the court, this might as well be a miracle. Is there any chance we could do that again? Whatever that was? But there was no such chance. The next prayer would be the last one. Incidentally, the next prayer also belonged to you. Unsure of what any of this really meant, you imitated the people around you and made a pointless decision. Pointless, huh? I assume we want to be away from all that? battlefield snapped together as the court snapped to attention. Places, everyone! Windows were shuttered, doors were slammed. Throngs of people emerged from inside and formed a line near the gates. A tap on your shoulder, one of the scholars. We could use some help in the dressing room if you have a free hand. Along with the scholars, introduced to you as Hop and Skip, you sorted through a large pile of costumes, props and weapons. Check the tag on that, would you? Make sure I put it together properly. Click and hold. Oh yeah, they're telling me how to find info. Farmer, working fairy, gathers food from fields. If it looks correct, feel free to hand it out. Okay, I guess we're recruiting farmers. You handed the bundle of farmer's apparel to the first person in line. Unperturbed by the idea of harvesting wheat in the middle of a battle, they whistled as they marched out the front gate. Now do it again! Aw, that's a cute noise. Now see if this one fits anybody. Soldier, offensive fairy, attacks the enemy. Right, this one takes quite a bit of resources. We only have one rock, whatever that is. You handle a bundle of armor and weapons to the next person in line. She tested the weight of a weapon in her hand. I haven't received any training, so I'm just planning to hit anything that doesn't belong to us. After this minimal preparation, the scholars considered their work finished. I'd place our chances of survival somewhere near abysmal, but I'm afraid this is the best we can do. A small mercy, at least, that the Queen isn't here to witness this. And so you waited with the others for the battle to commence. Hello, I must pester you one more time before I take my leave. It's the tooltip again. Yeah, I'm enjoying this tune so far. Observe, this is the undo button. Ooh. Use it to change your mind as many times as you wish before starting the battle. However, the official editorial position of this tooltip is that you are liable to lose, no matter how many times you change your mind presently. When you are ready to lose, press the play button. Now I will leave you in peace. But, oh my god, should you ever desire the company of your loyal tooltip, all you need to do is click and hold over any button or tile. Is it gone now? Okay. What do you think about the play button? Press this button when you're prepared to die. Can we get more? I don't know if we want to do that. Alright, go. Commence battle! Oh. No tooltip for these? Okay. Uh-oh. Our court is getting attacked! We're being attacked! Dead end. Okay. And then, sometime later, as the sun hovered low over the horizon, there was a feast within the walls of the court. The man to your right is beside himself with laughter. Okay, so our court, caught off guard by a sudden war, stumbled behind enemy lines, made a token attempt at resistance, and was summarily toppled. Do I have that right? Yes, that does appear to be an accurate summary. Well then, I'm certainly glad I slept through that. As you look at your surroundings, a switch flips in your mind. Your own story makes little sense now that you think on it. How did you... Your companion pats your arm. Don't worry about it. If our court couldn't withstand physical destruction, we wouldn't last 5 minutes in the pool of the tide. But enough of that. It's about time I made some introductions. I still don't know what this game is. As you've narrowly avoided learning, this place is called Titanium Court. We're dead 4. Oh, we lost 4 people. Oh. Meanwhile, I have the honour of being the steward of the court. My name is Puck, although my lovers and enemies call me Goodfellow. I am chief advisor and friend eternal to our fair queen. As fancy as that sounds, in practice it means he's unemployed. One of the scholars, the man named Hop, has approached your table. He appears to have had a drink or 2, or 4. He pulls up a seat between the two of you and assumes a jovial attitude. Guess the queen stood us up, eh, Goodfellow? Lucky for her, I'd say. I'd skip town too if I knew what a sorry showing the court would make. But on the plus side, we can continue draining her wine cellar. Now, are you going to help me with that, Goodfellow? Or are you just going to stare at me? I don't mind either way. Puck, staring at the scholar, mouth agape, slowly inhales and pinches his nose. What fools these... How drunk are you, Hop? The queen is right here. I've been speaking to her for the entire feast. Ah. An excited hush falls over the entire hall. Hop blinks, looks at you, looks at Puck, turns bright red. Oh. I see it now. That calls for Her Majesty's finest vintage. I'll be right back. I like their face. As Hop makes a quick exit, you look steadily at Puck and shake your head. There's no use denying it now, not after the tale you told me. If you'd like more proof, just take a look at where you're seated. You slowly take in your surroundings. We're at the head of the table. Puck smiles. Now, if I may conclude my introductions, let me present the court to your majesty, and likewise. He stands up and addresses the entire hall as he says, Long absent, the Queen of Titanium Court, always a stranger, has arrived. Cheers erupt, and dessert is served. Ooh. To your left, Hop returned with an armful of glasses and bottles. And about time too. Goodfellow, did you tell her about the war yet? Titanium Court. Chapter 1, a place beloved only of clowns and criminals. And then, just a short while after the feast, the court returns to war. You're in charge of the war now, Your Majesty. You should be fine. Just remember everything we've taught you about magical warfare. Blinking slowly, you remind them that, at this exact moment, they have taught you roughly nothing about magical warfare. Ah, good. She remembers quite clearly. High tide. While the field is broken, arrange it to your advantage. Okay. Consult the ever-changing map. Look. What am I looking at? You don't know what any of this means. Yeah, I don't. We're here, I guess? But what's this? There's safes? Oh, okay. And what is this? Inspect your available units. Okay, that's to assign workers. It's 9:22 a.m. We have full health again, somehow. It did say we were monarch before, didn't it? Alright, well. Get rid of some enemies. Bye. What do we need? Probably want a soldier. Got enough for one soldier. We can get some workers. Yeah, most people don't think to look at things and don't figure out the job. Nice. Yeah, okay, yeah, so we got money when we destroy. Yeah, cool. Alright, the limited moves is interesting though. Timeline. Well, let's get rid of more people. Let's get... Oh, I can't actually do that just yet. Okay, we could use some water. Can't get that at the moment though. Oh yeah, we do want to keep an eye out for combos. I'm not very good at combos though. This will give us... Yeah, combo. Will this do anything exciting? Not really. I'll do it anyway. Water. I'm used to match 3 games where you just go, go, go. Don't really need more boulders. Water. Get rid of jerks. Delete jerks from the screen. Combo! I want that for... So can we... No. We can't just move this... Okay, so we can move our court without making a match. Okay. Oh, what's that? Stump. A seat announcing new beginnings. The soapbox of the natural world. Not sure if that does anything special. There's a lot of rocks, so I feel like maybe we should just match some rocks. Combo! Hey, nice. Food. Hey, Spruce, welcome. 22 Ti. I don't know what that means, sorry. Alright, we get a soldier. Some workers, I guess. Can we get another soldier? Yeah, 2 soldiers. I'm just going to spend all my resources. I don't know if that's good. We'll find out. Commence! I don't know how these pictures are related to what's going on, but... Well, having now achieved some kind of victory in the war, you wonder if someone in the court might help you return home. It would be our pleasure, if you can show us the way. Also, that was only one battle. There are many more to come, if my notes are to be trusted. Okay. Well, if you understand this map correctly, if it even is a map, there appears to be some sort of signage just ahead. Perhaps if you can reach those signs, you'll learn more about where you actually are, along with how to get home. And to reach them, we need merely be swept forward by the tide, as we have been all along. Convenient. Oh. Okay, we moved. Broke a castle, much like a Jenga. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The yeah, so I get the Jenga one. I guess it's just pictures of like success. Hitting the home run. We have a lot of food, but don't know if we really need that much. Get rid of enemies. Safe. Storage unit. It looks a lot like one you've rented in the past. Ooh, I want it. How do I get it? Can I have storage unit? Oh, okay. That's how I undo. Oh, I don't think I can undo moves. Okay. We're fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's a lot of enemies, actually. Oh, look inside the storage unit. You are quite curious about what you might find inside the storage unit. But it's locked. God damn it. So a bunch of stuff got deleted? Question mark? Oh, there's the sign. Dripping with symbolism. A bird cage. A well-defended fortress creates a moat at the start of each battle. Fountain. Local non-profit focused on distributing wishes to the underserved. Paradolic pumpkin. A plant possessing a friendly false face. And what was that? Right, a stump. Okay. This is fine. This looks fine, I think. We really need work. I guess I'll make a worker. Yeah. Max out our soldiers, because this doesn't look good. Great. Cat knocking things off the table. I guess that's success for the cat. Oh, fight, fight. Oh, we won. Our soldiers are pretty good, actually. Yeah. Stop. Okay. Advance. We are advancing. Need a bit of everything now. Rock. Keep forgetting to check for jerks to get rid of. These are food, right? Definitely don't need food. Although, maybe we can feed the cat. Okay, 2, 3 in a row doesn't get you anything special. Oh, resources, I guess. It doesn't seem to give time back. Could use some lumber. Oh well. I want trees! 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 I wonder... I assume this is how many enemy soldiers we're dealing with, so... Damn, that got rid of a lot. Pumpkin! Pumpkin. I want pumpkin. Oh. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Our soldiers seem very good, though. Wonder if there's any other use for water? Mm. Go! Go! Collect my pumpkin. This is cute. Oh, they're coming to get you. Stop them. No, my worker. 9 dead. Oh. A menacing bird cage suddenly appears in front of the court. Your Majesty, I have notes on this foe. Let me know if you'd like to see them. Aren't some of those enemy courts empty? You've noticed a subtle difference between some of the enemy courts on the battlefield. While many enemy courts have soldiers prominently stationed outside their gates, there are also plenty of them that appear to be completely empty. You think you can maybe assume that these empty courts will not attack the court during the coming battle. Yes, you can assume that. My tooltip friend. Additionally, when you can see when enemy soldiers will attack the court over here on the timeline. Ah, that's why they're on the timeline. Even soldiers might be no threat if you can deal with their courts before they attack. Interesting. Robin has notes on how the bird cage behaves in battle. Right, here's what my notes say. First, at the start of low tide, the birdcage will flood its surroundings with water. Following that, the birdcage will attack the court with birds. Fighting it may prove tricky. If it's always surrounded by water, the court soldiers will be unable to reach it. You agree. You wonder if there's another approach the court could take. Either way, you thank Robin for the information. Okay. So we're at the bird cage. We're about to reach the sign. I think that's good. I think. We're all the way over here. Alright, let's get rid of some butt heads. We need some lumber so we can get some soldiers. Soldiers. How much were soldiers? 3. Okay, so yeah, my workers help build up food for the soldiers. Okay. I was trying to figure out what part the workers play. That makes sense. So water isn't as important as just getting food. Okay. Alright, we need more lumber. Lumber! Your Majesty, look! There is a chest resting on that patch of land. We should be able to recover its contents as long as it remains in sight until low tide. Chest. Ooh. In sight. So if I match, will it disappear? I don't know, I'll try not to match it. Soldiers there, soldiers there. Get some food. Woohoo! Oh, that's a lot of birds. They got so many birds. I do need lumber. Oh, that's so many jerks. They can all take a hike. Guess we can get rid of you. any way? There's so many boulders, but I don't see a good way to match them. Get some food. Woohoo! Nice. We definitely don't need any water. Okay, we're here. How many? Oh, that's a lot of butt heads. Oh, there's another chest. 2 chests. As low tide begins, the birdcage surrounds itself with a moat. Gather all manner of trinkets, treasures, trifles, and toys. Yes, please. A selection of goods are good for the taking. Bird, offensive winged fairy, unhindered by terrain. Gunboat, offensive rock, attacks the enemy via water. Do I have to pick? Lumber. Sorry, no, that takes food and 1 lumber. Oh. I want birds. Birds are cool. Oh, I can take both? Yeah. Nice. Okay, we got more units we can make. That's cool. Yeah, we have only a few regular soldiers. I wonder if the gunboats will get stuck. No, they seem to be able to walk. That's good. I don't have very many flying fairies, though, do I? They have way more. Mine might be stronger, though. I don't know. There's not many fields they can reach. Alright, let's see what happens. Everything will be fine, surely. Look at my little boats. Oh. My boats! The fairies, stop them! They're flying. We died. Oh, fill my drink. With time and repetition comes comfort. You feel your maximum level of comfort increase to 1. Okay. Okay. The next morning, you awake in a strange bed. The bed is strange, not just because it is not your usual bed, but because it is also not the bed you fell asleep in. Puck told you, any room within the court might be the Queen's, so you parted with him at the first room you found that wasn't already occupied. A small chamber beneath a staircase, a twin-sized bed neighboured by a nightstand and a lamp, a small desk in the corner. No windows. Meanwhile, the bed you awake in is queen-sized and contained within a spacious chamber that opens onto a balcony. Maybe the room transformed? Because we're the Queen! Ooh. The balcony overlooks the courtyard of your new home. You appear to be roughly 5 stories above the ground. Your bed chambers. What should you do? Take stock of your possessions. You look over the scant possessions that were on your person when you arrived at the court. Everything appears to be where you left it, with one irritating exception. Sometime between your arrival and now, you have managed to misplace your keys! God damn it. Was it a clef key? I bet it was a clef key. In a way, you suppose you also managed to misplace the locks those keys are intended for. A mystery, admittedly, of much greater concern to you than the missing keys. Okay. Explore the court. Return to my office. Investigate the dining hall. Wait, there is the man named Puck. Talk. The man named Puck is just across the courtyard. Perfect. You have many things you wish to ask him. Yet as you draw near, he quickly exits the scene. You might be imagining it, but he seemed to retreat the moment he saw your approach. Okay. Office. Ooh. Alright, what's up with the map? Okay, this is a different thing. Billboard. The Glass House, a fashionable seller of bespoke potions. Potion seller! Catapult. Fires from a distance, but is blocked by hills. Decently flammable. Volcano? No, a battlefield. An abstract representation of a single battlefield. Okay. The map is completely different now. Go to war. No. Look at the window. There are some dogs catching frisbees in the courtyard, just out of frame. Aw. I love the art in this game. Neat. I agree. Can we not see that again? Go to war. Let's explore a bit more. The dining hall. Grab some breakfast. In the light of day, the feasting hall more closely resembles a common dining area. You collect some breakfast from a buffet, then look for a table. You would prefer to sit somewhere out of the way, near an exit, ideally hidden. You sit in the most nondescript location you can find, a corner near a trash bin. Before you've finished a bite, a whole host of fairy courtiers arrive with their meals and sit with you. They make idle conversation and a few honest attempts at answering your myriad of questions, none of them successful. As you complete your meal, you idly note that your table is now the most lively and boisterous table within the hall. You also note, idly, that despite his assurances that he would answer all your questions, the man called Puck remains nowhere to be seen. As a result of eating breakfast, you get a small bonus! Yay! 10 food! Nice. We are very popular because we are the queen! I guess all that's left is to go to war. It's getting late. You should see to the business of the day. The business is war. It is always war. After breakfast, the court goes to war. And as you ready yourself, a question. Your Majesty, is the intensity of the war to your liking? If not, please feel free to adjust the thermostat. Nice. Oh. The thermostat. Maybe make things a little easier on yourself. Huh. With her calculator returned to her, Robin could give you a detailed analysis of the battlefield. Start with extra 10 food. Start with 2 mulligans that will let you retry a losing battle. Start with extra money. Begin the war with extra health. Huh. Let's see what the detailed analysis is. Robin's calculator makes an appearance. I've been looking for that. Proceed at max comfort level 1. Sure. Despite falling short of them yesterday, you're confident you can reach those signs today. Very good. Her Majesty's loyalty to this approach is quite admirable. How steadfast. Okay, calculator. Battle calculator. Right, here's what my calculator says. There aren't any environmental hazards threatening the court that I can see. As for the enemy, these castles are empty, so we don't need to worry about them. These ones are deploying units. I can give you a more detailed analysis of them if you'd like. Sure. This court is capable of attacking the court. It doesn't deploy its units until roughly halfway through the battle, so at least we'll have some time to prepare. Okay. This one is capable of attacking the court. It won't deploy its units until fairly late in the battle, though. Based on these calculations, I'd say that the court is in a concerning amount of peril. Still, if we wish to maintain this position, we could just move the court around without disturbing the rest of the battlefield until low tide arrives. Either way, that's all I have. Feel free to ask again if the battlefield situation changes. You thank Robin for this information. So it's viable to just move your court? But I want resources, don't I? Because we need to get soldiers. Oh yeah, can we still... Oh, we can't get flying fairies anymore. That's unfortunate. Alright, well. Collect. Well, delete you. Goodbye. Rocks, please. Nice. Bit more lumber. Don't have much water, so sure. Chest. Alright, I want to find out what happens if I match something, including the chest. Okay, it disappeared. I guess we'll see if we get the chest at the end. Because I would prefer to know that ASAP. Well, there's only one thing of enemies. I should check if we can keep resources between battles. Because like maybe we should stock up. Ooh, chest. This chest will be yours to open during low tide. Okay, so the one we matched is gone. Okay. So there's only one thing. Surely more enemies won't scroll on screen. Nice. Chest, gimme. A shield. Defensive rock. Takes damage in place of your court. Yeah. I guess that's okay. Boom, boom. Calculator. Yep. The court is in a moderate amount of peril. Depending on how we deploy our own units, these threats may prove inconsequential. Okay? Sounds fine to me. Okay, let's try just 2 soldiers. And a bunch of workers. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we have 4 rocks. We'll see if we have that next battle. They make such cute little noises. Right, so my soldiers won't necessarily go straight for the building that is actually deploying units. So clearing out the other buildings would actually help. And plus it gives you money. Grr. Ooh. Okay, we do keep our resources. Cool. So we do want to stock up. Pumpkin. Still don't know what the pumpkin does. Where are we? Here. Oh, we have so much food. Okay. Want some lumber. Not a lot of lumber, though. Bye. A tap on your shoulder. Robin points to a building in the distance. Your Majesty, that shop is neutral to this conflict. We should strongly consider stocking up on supplies. Of course, that's only if it stays in view. If it disappears before low tide, we'll have to wait until we pass another one. Okay, there's no enemies on the field at the moment, so... Okay, so we can check what the shop has. The voice on the line stops you and asks if you understand how money works. Sure? The voice sounds skeptical. Really? A lot of people think they understand money when they're actually operating under some misconceptions. If you're so confident, how about you tell me where money comes from? The stork brings it, yes. Of course you know where money comes from. You've observed that, unlike food, water, blah, 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 money does not simply materialize during high tide. Instead, the court earns money by defeating the enemy. Yeah, because we are monarch. Okay, got it, ma'am. You really know your stuff. Sorry for putting you through the ringer. Hey, just for reference, you can also earn money by selling your stuff. Maybe to us, but I'm not going to quibble. Anyway, here's what we got on offer. Here's what we would have for sale if we were open. Big shield. So it's a big defensive rock. Archer Knight. Ooh. Guards your court with arrows. Oh, they look cool. Sidestep. Working spell. Move in any direction as long as it's horizontal. What? What? Lumberjack. Working fairy. Gathers wood from forests. Ooh, extra wood. That's cool. Trade food at market prices. Okay. Definitely want to buy at least a couple of those, so we need to try not to match this. That's a cool mechanic, having things you don't want to match. They can have the Model T in any colour as long as it's black, yeah. And I guess we're going to get food. So much food. Oh, right. I can't. I'm thinking it's like you must build a boat where stuff you scroll here appears back over here. It is not. We do want rock. I will take rock. Okay, I wonder if enemies just don't scroll under the screen. So if, like, we could just not bother recruiting any soldiers this time, maybe? And just... No! I lost the shop. Oh. And also some enemies have appeared. Oh, they're gone now. It's fine, don't worry. Go back to sleep. Shop! This one might have different inventory. Yeah. Are there no enemies? Battle calculator. There aren't any environmental hazards. The court is pretty safe. Yeah. Given this safety, we might want to spend this battle gathering resources or something similar. Sweet, okay. Shop. I don't think I care about this defensive rock. I'm gonna sell it. Tap your own stuff. Yeah, sell. Okay, what have we... Centaur. Ooh. Offensive fairy. Stopped by hills. Miner. Gathers stone from hills. Ooh. What the hell is this sidestep? We don't need money to recruit dudes, so I might as well buy stuff. Centaur! And yeah, we can gather some resources in this non-battle. Recruit some miners. Might as well get some more food, because... Oh, we can use... Water is used for that. Okay, hang on, undo. Oh, is this to, like, move our... Ah, okay, to move our court. Okay. Well, we don't need to do that at the moment, but yeah, it's something to keep in mind. Yeah, spend a bit more food. Yeah. Commence battle. Battle those resources. This game's weird. I like it. Wasn't expecting like the strategy segments. Where you need to collect resources with workers and such. Oh, we got so many rocks. What's that? Billboard helpfully informs you of available goods and or services. Is that a billboard in the middle of the battlefield? It's true. There appears to be a billboard of some sort among the scattered elements of the terrain. You go to the outer walls of the court to get a better look. You need law! Says Robin. That thing gives me the creeps, Your Majesty, as if we're about to be sued just by looking at it. You agree. It might be best to look away, lest you draw some unwanted legal attention. Yeah, I don't like that billboard. I don't need law. No. Let's get rid of some enemies. Okay, so we don't make money when we match enemy buildings. That's only during the battle phase? Okay. We need lumber. Another structure wades into view in the distance. You suppose this is another... Look, Your Majesty, a temple of market. Should you wish to pay your respects, it need only stay. In view until low tide, correct? Correct. Your brilliance continues to blind. That guy was creepy. Market forbids trading during high tide, but you can ask their forecasters to predict the future. Okay, just trading money for resources. Okay. That's on a field, so try to keep that safe. There's a lot of field. Ooh. Okay. It's a lot of enemies. I don't like them. Get rid of that. Thank you. Oh, that is a lot of enemies. Should keep that safe. Number. Yes. Die. Okay. And let's... I can't swap you behind that. Oh, right, that matched water. Okay, well, they're blocked behind rocks now. We're blocked behind a lot of hills, so that's cool. Trade generic assets at the Temple of Market. Blessings upon your business. Prices are determined by market. Okay, well, what? I had centaurs, didn't I? Stopped by heels. Okay. Well, not ideal here, I guess. Regular soldiers, I suppose. Oh, we can get like a centaur, see how they go. Get a worker. We don't need any more boulders. We have so many boulders, thank you. Okay, there aren't that many enemies, so... that should be fine, alright. Let's try with that. Oh, we only have 2. Hang on. One more soldier. Yeah. Go! Destroy. Ah, look at my cute little centaur. Oh. Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You can't cross water. Ah, you can defend my court, though, when that jerk shows up. One of my soldiers died. Just kill him! You can also sell to market. True, true. And now the court finds itself surrounded by catapults. To be perfectly precise, those appear to be trebuchets. Alright, someone get rid of this guy. Given that trebuchets are a subcategory of catapult, you don't see any reason why you can't just call them catapults. Very well, my queen. I retreat in the face of your overflowing wisdom. Oh god. That is a lot. Fires from a distance but is blocked by hills. Wow, okay. They can all... okay, you can't hit me. Oh. Don't like these. Get rid of them. Ooh, strange building. As you observe it, the phone in your office rings. Yeah, hey, Titanium Court? Your Majesty? I'm calling from the Glass House. Yeah, we sell potions. As our name suggests, we firmly oppose the act of throwing stones in any and all forms. Therefore, we'd like to offer our full support to Titanium Court in your campaign against these stone-throwing trebuchets. To start, here's a pro tip, free of charge. Hills will block the projectiles fired by catapults. Just surround your court with heals and you'll be safe. And if that doesn't work, we sell a variety of instant use potions that can help you deal with this threat. Give us a call sometime. We'll be happy to help. Click. Who was it, Your Majesty? You explained that it was a telemarketer, albeit one whose pitch might prove useful. Wow, rare. Potion seller. What have you got? Set something on fire. Our potions are alarmingly capable of doing just that. Potion of geology can make mountains out of molehills and other terrain. Ooh. Potion of flood insurance ensures a flood wherever it lands. A potion of teleport is the safest way to travel. Ah, those cost food and stuff. Are we going to need any more rocks like ever? I feel like maybe we should sell the miner. because we collected so many rocks. Everyone has that exact reaction to the guy. Excellent. Might as well buy something. Buy something, will you? Oh, we can't do that until the end of this phase. I mean, so we could just like go hide up in the corner. Kind of want some resources though. So this is like a balancing act of how greedy do you want to get. Food. I want some. Could use some water, but not a lot here. So many trebuchets. Lumber. Yes. Might not be ideal. No, we are now surrounded. We could go hide over here. Yeah, we could hide there. Anything else we want? Might as well match some more stuff. I could really use some... Oh, I moved us. That's fine. We can hide over here. We'll be fine. Okay, now how do I use my little strafey strafe? Yeah, this... Oh, it needs water. How much water do we get from this? We might be in danger. Uh-oh. Only one water. Uh-oh. I may have made mistakes. I was going to just use my strafey thing to go over here and be safe. Except for that one, but, you know. We're fine, don't worry. Oh, yeah, we might need to use a potion, I think. Potion seller. Bum, bum. Okay, well... What if we... wonder... Okay, hang on, let's... The teleportation one. It's only 5 food. We have so much food. Set something on fire. Yeah, we're in range of a lot. So, yeah, I'm going to try the teleport one. Oh, yeah, we didn't sell you. Yeah. Potion or teleport? Where you headed? I'm going to go there. I wonder if we swap places with it. We do. Ooh. Okay, can you reach us? No. Oh, baby. Looking good. Okay. Do we even deploy anything? Do we get any resources for destroying you? Don't know. I assume these can hit our soldiers though? I guess we'll find out. Because I would like some money from destroying some. Let's make a soldier and just see what happens, because... Oh, no, I don't want a worker. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Are you gonna die? You don't seem to be dying. Right, they can only fire once each. Okay. Oh, they destroyed the rock. Get it, soldier! You can do it! Nice. They do give money for destroying them. Cool. Nice. Interesting. Some fun mechanics in this game. The catapults continue their assault, although you note that there are now slightly fewer of them hanging around. Okay. What do we want? We could use some food. I would like some water as well. Some lumber. We've still got the potion cellar, so that's nice. We could just go yeah, we could just go down there. I want resources though. We'll be fine. Oh, that's all we could do. Should be fine. You can't hit us. What about you? You hit that. Oh, you can hit us. That's not good. Don't like that. Boom, boom. Potion seller. Should I buy anything from you? Oh, we have so many rocks. Sure. We'll make a mountain. Okay, so I don't think I can keep these for later. Right there. There. We can... Yeah, let's get a worker. Or do we want to keep our water in case we need to use this thing? Ah. Collect food. I think we're good to go. Let's go. Kind of wish you could zoom in a little bit on this part. Oh, you can fast forward. The tide washes away the last of the catapults. You appear to have weathered the storm. The threat of the catapults now eliminated, the glass house pulls up next to the court, and you receive another phone call. The salesman offers congratulations for your victory and asks if there's any further assistance he might provide. You answer immediately, asking if he knows a way for you to return home. Oh, definitely. Let's pull over somewhere and I'll draw you a map. Ooh. The salesman shows you the map and explains the directions. Okay, so you've seen this before, right? You have, but no one thus far has offered an explanation for any of it. You assumed it was some sort of map. Hey, it kinda is, but it changes every day, so I'd say it's really more of a weather report. But it's pretty simple. Each of these rows is a battle. Within a given row, each column is a battlefield. Do you follow? Within each row is a battle. Okay. No, you don't. You'll figure it out. But importantly, did you know you can choose from 3 potential battlefields before every battle? Oh. No, you did not know that. Anyway, here's where you're at right now. Smack in the middle of the war. To get home, you're first going to have to make it to victory, which is right up here. Oh, what's that? Is that a dragon? Before or after the dragon? After. Of course. But making it to the end isn't enough. After that, you'll need to make an exit. Make an exit. Given the abstract nature of movement through the tide, would he be willing to elaborate on that? Oh, yeah, it's confusing, right? These routes were conjured back in the 60s. Everyone was hopped up on allegory or something. Around here, making an exit means you got to consciously leave the path you're on. You know, like you got to fundamentally change as a person. What? Okay. Do we need to transgender? We're going to transgender? This might be a long shot, but does he have any specific advice for how you might do that? Preferably in a safe and non-traumatizing way? Do I ever? Your Majesty, that's our specialty. He sweeps his arms back to reveal a shelf of bottles under a marquee that reads Love Potions. Oh God, no. Is he attempting to make a joke? Not at all. Nothing changes a person more than love. Okay, you take a deep breath. If his love potions function like those described in stories, i.e., forcing an individual to fall in love with a person they otherwise have no interest in, then you have absolutely no interest in them. Exactly, yes. Thank you, game. Your Majesty, with all due respect, that's messed up. I don't saw anything like that. I love his expression too. You've been hearing some weird rumours, huh? I blame my competition. Please let me set the record straight. My potions cannot create love from nothing. They merely expand the love that already exists within you. Seeing your shoulders relax a bit, he continues with his pitch. Now, if you're new to love potions, I definitely recommend starting small. He pulls a potion off the shelf. Like this one, full of love for something called baseball. This one is great for beginners. The effects are really mild. Drink it and you end up liking this baseball just a bit more than you already do. That's it. You suppose that does sound relatively harmless. If he also thinks it will help you return home, you might as well give it a try. Perfect. Oh, come on, put your wallet away. I'm not going to charge you for it. Just take it. And so you return to the court with a new map of the war and a single complimentary potion of liking baseball. Now you have a certain idea of what you're looking at here. Based on what the salesman told you, this is either a map or a weather report. I think it's both. Either way, the important thing is that you can choose which upcoming battlefield to traverse. Ooh. Flora standard +2 water. Enemies, birds and goons. Hospital. Ooh, I wonder if the hospital can repair our court. We're only missing 4 health though, so... Shop. Boats and goons. Volcanoes. +2 rocks. Amenities. Market. Enemies. Scamps and goons. Okay. Oh, let's just see what the hospital does. There's a new sign on the battlefield. You look through a spyglass at the sign in the distance. Dead end. Oh, I know this one. This is a memento mori. I hear they are popular among mortals. This one is quite simple, perhaps even unrefined. It says dead end, so any mortal who reads it can remember exactly what awaits them at the end. In case they forgot? Precisely. You deem it unnecessary to offer any sort of correction. Okay. Huh, so these bird houses produces skybound burbs. Well, let's get rid of some jerks. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, we can finally get use of our centaur, I think. I would like some water. Hospital! A medical establishment is offering to sell you health. Cool. Increase max health by 10. Ooh. Bloodsucker. Offensive job. Earn 3 health for every confirmed kill. Oh, that's cool. So I wonder if that'll change us from Monarch? Huh. Interesting. Well, let's get some lumber. Any cool things I can... honestly, in these kind of games, I do end up just kind of stumbling into good matches. Really want to get rid of these butt heads. Okay, that will let us... Oh, yeah. Alright, that was better than what I was thinking. Still plenty of butt heads, though. If we do that... Oh, they keep spawning. Lumber. Be gone. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Getting a lot of lumber here, though. Do I dare make another move? Oh, we're a bit, stuck. Oh, the birds are going to get us. Our centaurs aren't going to be able to go anywhere. If I move... Guess that'll help. And my centaurs can do stuff at least. Oh, different stuff. Oh, I must have accidentally matched the hospital and destroyed them. Whoops. I forgot. They have an IV drip. Healthy fluid. Receive health whenever you gather water until the drip is done. That's cool. That sounds nice. Increase max health. That sounds better, though. Oh, it's max. I don't know if it'll give us health. Because we could sell this. Do we want to use that, though? Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, I don't think we do. Let's save our money, I think. I don't think we really need either of those. Alright. I want to use a centaur, because I picked them up. Centaurs are cool. And I want them to go destroy stuff. Yeah, I think just one, because it'll go over here, destroy that, and then it'll take ages to get over there, so... Let's get some soldiers. Yeah, there's a fair bit of enemies. Let's get a bunch of soldiers. Go! Go, my centaur! Get him. Arrgh. Oh, yeah. Oh, turns out centaur are fast. Who would have thought? Kind of didn't think about that. It can still get that other caught. That's cool. My court! Go, head home. Yes, protect the court. Oh god. I need healing now. I need healing. Which battlefield? Alright. That one's got a hospital. Rare chests. Wormholes? What the hell's that? What's this one? Extra fields. No hills. And this one, no fields. Extra lumber. Ooh. Centaurs. Oh, they can have centaurs? That's not fair. Yeah, I think we'll go... We need the hospital, but I don't know what the hell a wormhole is. Merges and grows when matched... Oh. When matched with quartz. One might expect worms, but none are to be found. Okay, that sounds concerning. It'll be fine. You now notice that the battlefield is littered with a bunch of ominous... What are those? Are those wormholes? I'm not sure what to call them, Your Majesty, but those things are bad news. The tide seems to group them with the enemy, but they never disappear when matched. Instead, they appear to merge with their neighbours, retaining every soldier those neighbours possess. If prayer actually worked, I would pray that we do not see them grow. They remain harmless as long as they're empty. Okay, it's all the way down here, so hopefully... Storage unit. Okay. Hopefully we don't merge anything into it. Alright, we want lumber. And we want to delete enemies. Lumber. Oh yeah, give me the lumber. Oh yes, we need the health. We can't heal yet, can we? No. Bed rest. King. Hello, sweetie. Hello, baby. We have a cat. Cat has arrived. Hello, sweetie. How you doing? Did you want dinner? Yeah, I'm getting a bit hungry too. What is the time? 4 o'clock. Alright, we'll go a little bit longer. Hello, baby. Big yawn? Aw. He's a good cat. Right. If I match this, those are going to get a little bit closer. That should be okay, though. Alright, keep this in mind. Do not match that. Could use some food. There's so many enemies. Enemies everywhere. Don't really see any way to clear out these frickers. Unless I sacrifice the hospital. Oh, we're at 8 health though. We can always move our court somewhere. What if we went over here? Do we have enough moves for that? Oh, that costs so much of our time. Holy crap. That's not really gonna help. We still have the strafe thing. Maybe that's what we need to do. Yeah, okay, so we can still strafe somewhere. Just so we're not surrounded. So I'm seeing how useful that will be now. Okay, well, let's do something. Oh, there was a chest. It's gone. Well, we can get rid of some of these frickers. Be gone, fricker. Oh, there's another wormhole. Is that good? There's so many rocks. Rocks are helpful for us to hide behind. Maybe we just want to go down here, maybe? Yeah, maybe we just want to hide here. And then my units will destroy you, and then move up here and hopefully get some work done. Or do we want to go over here? You know what if I went over here? We had one centaur for base defense and a bunch of soldiers to go climb the hills and kill stuff. That could work. Or we can match whatever we want, I think. Just don't get rid of the hospital. Wouldn't mind some food, but I don't see... Get some rocks, I guess. Okay. Let's go here. Now we're in a nice little defensive spot. Get one centaur for defense. We can get some workers too. Yeah. 3 workers. Got some fields here for them to play with. And now we get soldiers. That's all we can afford. Alright, let's see how this goes. Get him, centaur. Oh, my soldier died already. Okay, my soldiers are dead. Well. Oh, my centaur's dead. No. Oh, I forgot to use the hospital. I'm a fool. I forgot to use the hospital when we were about to fight a dragon. Oh, God. As the court moves motionlessly across the void, it suddenly encounters a neighbor. Your courtiers cry out in alarm. You spy a great dragon soaring above his lair in the distance. The legendary apex predator opens his mouth and addresses the court. Here is what he says. Yeah, hey, could I get, hang on, let me look at the menu. He sweeps his gaze over the court, doubling back when he catches sight of you atop its walls. Oh man, I'll have the Fairy Queen combo meal. Oh dear. No pickles. Well, for a moment, I thought we might not fight. We are fighting. Alright, I need to remember to use the frickin' hospital. Wormholes and goons. We need the hospital. Call the hospital. It's for me. Oh. Robin has notes on how the dragon behaves in battle. Right, here's what my notes say. The dragon's first priority is to cook every fairy we send into the field. Once all our units are cooked, then he'll turn his attention to the court itself. If we can find a way to spread our units far and wide, we might be able to withstand his assault. Or we could try to keep our units on hills or water where fire is much less effective. But even if he doesn't burn the court directly, we're still in danger of catching fire from neighbouring fields and woods. And those are all the notes I have. You thank Robin for this information. Oof, that's not great. So I want to surround us with rocks, but if I surround us with water, our soldiers literally can't do anything because they can't pass on foot. Alright, what's this? Perhaps the dragon can be bribed to leave you alone. Your scholars determine that, based on current meteorological readings, an adequate bribe for the dragon should be about 50 food. Wow. We don't have enough for that. Even if we bribe the dragon, we have all these frickers to worry about. Don't know if we want to match any water. Bye. Did something just get eaten by the black hole? Okay, I don't think it did. Oh, this one's packed with soldiers. A bit flammable. The Dragon's Lair, a home to a predator. Also, the remains of a hatched egg. And how the hell do we beat a dragon? Get some lumber. We should clear out some of these. Oh, that was a lot. 2 wormholes right next to each other is not good. They can easily match with a keep. Think we might be cooked, literally. We'll see, though. Okay, we have a hospital. Do not get rid of the hospital, and remember to use the hospital. Would love to get rid of these ones down here. Don't know how we can do that, though. What can we match? Just water, I think. And wormholes. Do not match the wormhole. If I do that... No, that's going to fall down and match. Nope, do not do that. Might have to sack our hospital, but hopefully a new one will show up. Oh, that's going to match. No, these frickin' wormholes. Oh, they're awful. Can't see any other matches, though, that don't involve ending up with a wormhole, eating something. Guess we might have to merge a wormhole. Okay, they merged into one spot. Okay. One match probably isn't too bad. But what did that do for me? Not a lot. Oh, there's another wormhole. That's cool. There's so many enemies. Oh, God. There's not a lot I can... Oh, we can do that. What will that do? That should be fine. Yeah, and then I can delete these. Oh, is that's going to merge though? Oh no! I do not want that to match with that. I want to match it with this. Nope, do not do that. I'm not seeing any good moves. I'm just seeing moves. If only you could keep the potions from the potion seller and then use it to delete some of these wormholes. But those seem like they could only be used on that map. Is it viable to just go hide somewhere? There's so many enemies on the map. I don't think it is. Unless I can get them, like, blocked off by water? Is there anything up here we can match? That's looking like a no. Hey, Steve. My hubby just got home. I'm not seeing anything that doesn't involve wormholes, so I think we might just have to bite the bullet. Now watch. Can we just go hide up here in the corner and hope nothing bad happens? We're hiding behind a rock and some water. This is the only thing I can see that doesn't make things worse. How screwed are we, Robin? Okay, this one... Is that the only one? No, oh, that can. Ah, king. Ah. Hello. Sweet kitty. Ah. He's a good cat. Yep, that can attack the court. That can... Deploying units early in battle. Okay, that's pretty far away though. Oh yeah, we are pretty screwed. The dragon can basically always attack us. The question is if we can distract him enough before the battle ends. I don't think we have anything to distract the dragon. Based on these calculations, I'd say the court is currently in considerable peril. I trust your majesty has a solid plan for these threats. If not, we might be cooked. I'm sorry, Robin, but we are cooked. Okay, we can heal at least. Bed rest. Restore 5 health. That's not a lot. I mean, hopefully... So this increases max health. Hopefully it also... Okay, it does. We have a bit more health. Restores 5 health at the cost of delaying all your units by 3 seconds. That should be okay because we're hiding in a corner. Okay, I think we just buy a bunch of units and pray. Can they destroy wormholes? Okay, it has 20 health, so they can. So I think we get some Centaur to stay home for defense. And some soldiers to head out and maybe... do something? Distract the dragon, maybe? Alright, 2 Centaur, 2 soldiers, and some workers to hopefully distract the dragon. I'm sorry, workers. We're kind of screwed. Buy all the workers we can, because I think this might be GG. I think we're dead. I think we're screwed. Go, my workers. Oh, Forget the dragon, the soldiers are gonna kill us. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, we might be buying enough time. Ooh, we're alive? Somehow? Your courtiers continue expressing alarm as the dragon's lair is somehow able to pursue the court into high tide. Hang on, I wasn't done with my order yet. Why does the dragon look like a gecko? Says Robin, tentatively. I'm sure it can't keep up with us forever. Okay, we're still alive for now. We're gonna need more health, though, from the hospital. More woods, but no fields. We got no food. I don't know if we can do that. Plus water? Centaurs and goons. Yeah, I think we're screwed if we pick this one because there's no fields for food. So we will not be able to buy any soldiers. Let's try the water. Okay, this one, Centaur Keep, produces formidable centaurs. Well, there's no wormholes, freaking thankfully. Where are we? We are here. I want food. What if I just matched the dragon and killed it? No? Okay. Not an option? Unfortunate. Would love to match these and get rid of them, but they're at the bottom of the board and I don't see any... Like we can do that to pull things down a bit, but... Ooh, got some time. Oh, so much food. I like food. Thank you. Ooh, now we can match some stuff. God, we need so much food. Little bit of food. Ooh, we got 2 chests. Maybe one of those will help us. It's going to have to contain some good stuff, though. Okay, I can get rid of you. That's still concerning. Oh, we are surrounded by all kinds of flammables. We need some food. Alright, did we get anything? Did we get, like, maybe a dragon killer? Yeah, just something to kill a dragon. Angler, working fairy. Using ancient magic transforms water into food. Instantly gain 10 lumber. I need food, so... Okay, we can get some food out of this water somehow. Oh, right, I get to... This isn't a shop, I just get them. Yeah. And I just get 10 lumber. Okay, nice. What do these cost? Lumber. Perfect. Get me some food, please. That's assuming we survive this battle for the next battle. Yeah, so... Our centaur can... Should we just go centaur? 4... I can either have 2 centaur or 3 soldiers. I have no idea what's better. Have to hope the centaur are good. That's all we can afford. Just not enough food to do anything. Alright, I think it's GG. Go, centaur! Kill! I liked how the music kind of freezes. Oh, my centaur are dead. No! My water fairy things. I don't know what they're called. Rip. Sorry? And now, a brief recollection of your first experience bathing in dragon fire. For context, here are 2 fun facts about dragon fire that will distinguish it from run-of-the-mill fire. Fact 1. While it does consume fuel and radiate intense heat, dragon fire does not produce any smoke. How odd. Fact 2. Dragon fire is loud, which is to say it's noisy, which is to say it literally screams as it burns. Oh, that's lovely. So as to your experience, you remember instantly sweating in the heat and noise. You remember pushing your way through a throng of your courtiers, all of them moving strangely as if caught in a dance. You remember searching desperately for an exit. An exit you found eventually, through some miracle. Bursting through a pair of double doors into the brisk autumn night, you were finally able to catch your breath. It was in this calm place, with the heat and noise and massive bodies just behind you, that someone offered you a light. You suspect that light is most likely what kept you alive. Get a job. You have unlocked the alluring and self-destructive light of youth. Equip it in your office. Oh my god. Okay. You wake up and immediately wish to return to sleep. Yeah, no, that's... Your head pounds. What did you do to your neck? I slept. What did you do to your throat? Again, I slept. What did you do to your skin? What did you do last night? After considering this question for a few seconds, you remember the dragon fire. Yeah, okay. You survived. Sort of. It's too early. All of this is too early. With an intense amount of concentration, you will your body to the edge of the bed. You're certain you'll feel better after you just get up, take a shower, maybe have some coffee. You just gotta actually get up. Ugh. Okay. Do we have to? After incredible effort, you manage to get out of bed. I like this game. Okay, so what was that thing we unlocked? Is that like a different class? Oh, it's equip it in your office. Okay. What's that? Observe some paintings. Okay. How do you interpret this one? A fantasy of revenge. The subject is smashing his guitar, most probably out of a seething hatred for rock and roll. I think you misunderstand. I've heard it said that the smashing represents his fervent passion for rock and roll. But how can that be? With his guitar smashed, surely he will find it difficult to participate in the day-to-day proceedings of rock and roll? You interject to suggest that the subject likely has another guitar at the ready, that the smashing might represent both his passion and his wealth of guitars. Her Majesty's theory is compelling, but the evidence is circumstantial. After all, this theoretical secondary guitar is not featured in the painting. How can we be sure it exists? Perhaps the artist painted it somewhere in that negative space I've heard so much about. I suppose we'll need to keep an eye out for it. Alright, let's go see what this thing is we unlocked, and then I will finish up the stream and feed the cats. What a strange game, I like it. In the time since you last went to war, a new job has been made available to the court. Specifically, the youth job. Perhaps you should give it a try. Choose a different job. Youth, offensive job. Receive dollars for letting it burn. Letting what? I assume our health? Heatsink, defensive tradition. Politely decline to ignite when offered the opportunity. When you burn any tile on the battlefield. Oh, I see. Our units are different. We get a lumberjack. Gathers wood from forests. Burn, offensive broadcast. Cook your surroundings. Storm, defensive spell. Removes fire and flammability. What? We don't have soldiers? What the? How does that work? Huh. Interesting. I'll have to try that. You sit on the throne in your office, and for the first time since your arrival, you relax. In response, you can feel the court change in appearance and character. You wonder what these changes might mean for the war. Oh, our little tile changes. So glad you asked. Allow me to answer. First, your starting cards have changed. In particular, this card is essential to your new job. Experiment with it to find out how. What do I mean by new job? Yeah, I figured this. Your new job is to watch the world burn. Instead of earning money by destroying, you earn money every time a tile burns. Any tile, not just... Immune to fire. Oh, I wonder if we get to fight the dragon again. Okay. What's this? The potion. Oh, the potion of liking baseball sits in the sunlight. You have yet to drink from the potion of liking baseball. One reason for that is your natural trepidation towards something that you have been assured will change you. Another reason is that the potion's instructions clearly state that, for best results, you should leave the potion in direct sunlight until it bubbles. While it's been sitting in your office collecting sunlight from the windows since you brought it back, it has yet to start bubbling, so you continue to wait. Well. Oh, what is that? A different boss? A Leviathan? A beast said to exist in dimensions beyond our own. Huh. Shoe! A tremendous sneaker housing a real estate office. What? While the exact extent of what you're supposed to be doing remains unclear, there is a growing list of things you think you should try to do. Recently, you've organised this list and placed it next to the ever-changing map for convenience. Ooh. Achievements. Achieve victory in the war, achieve victory over the dragon, use the youth job. Achieve sufficient personal change that you can safely leave the court at night. Sounds easy. Inspect the signs on the battlefield and escape the onslaught of catapults. Okay. We have some guidance. Okay. I think that is about it. Actually, look, hang on, let's check the dining hall. See if there's anything special there. Is Puck still avoiding us? Seems like it. We ate breakfast. Got 10 water. Okay. Okay, I think that will do it. What a strange game. I like it. The humor is, it hasn't, like, made me laugh out loud, but it's made me smile. And, this... I need to try out this youth job. It seems completely different. Interesting, like, mix of, last save. 29 seconds ago. I like when they just reassure you your game has been saved. Okay. Interesting game. I don't think I'll stream any more of it. It's very wordy. Oh yeah, Highwayne did say it's verbose. Wasn't sure if it had voice acting, but it does not. So I think I'll play it on my own. But that was interesting. And I think next time we will start up Shovel Knight. Just going to find someone to raid. Ooh, I'll send you over to my friend Coy Thorn. He's playing Death Stranding too. So thank you for watching. What a strange game. I'm looking forward to playing some more on my own. Probably while I have dinner. So thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time for Shovel Knight. See ya.